Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgin Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. And what do we have here? Last night we were around here overnight. Prices have breached the top line. Key is to see if price can stay above it. Once this is breached, this white line now becomes support. That means that it's right now sitting on that support. And when it's sitting on that support, and if this is wave 3 that is currently in progress, then we should be able to go to 9,000. If in the event this goes up and comes back down, then what you have is called the opposite of what we had been calling before. Here, we've been calling this is the bull wick. We have what's called a bear wick. That just, if this happens and comes back right inside, it just means that there wasn't enough buyers to sustain the rally and keep it above the upper white line of the wedge pattern. As this impulse, the second round, I had said we need about 3 rounds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first, we had a beautiful ABC, very 3-wave-ish. You can see here, ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was a classic vintage flat ABC correction, which is a 3, 3, 5. So here is the second round of the impulse. 1, 2, 3. We haven't done 3 yet. And that'll bring us to around 9,000, 9,100 or so. We'll have a correction to 4, and maybe the 4 will come back and sit on the support. That's fine with me. And then wave 5 ideally should take us to 9,600 or so. The other thing that may happen is that this 3 may extend. So far, I'm only leaving it here. This 3 is only about 1.618 of this 1. If I make it 2.618, then we go like this. And I would be a buyer still of casting a few buy rungs right here. Got a good number of buy rungs triggered right here too. I know of a lot of clients who had buy rungs triggered in this region also. We were down to 59.30. And that was the range of one of my last ones, 5,900. The buy rungs. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, rung, R-U-N-G, or ladder, at the end of each of my blog, there are tutorials listed. And I have the laddering video, buy laddering example at that time. I believe, used a real-time EOS buy ladder. You might want to review that, as it may be beneficial. It allows you to remove as much emotion possible when you buy. Now, there's a right way of doing this and a wrong way of doing this. When you cast a ladder here, let's say you have 15% cash. Great. When you cast a buy ladder, you don't dump the whole 15% into this ladder. Never. Maybe 5%. And you keep the 10%. Here, I might do a 3% ladder, 2%. Not even, maybe even 1%. You have to be very frugal. By the time we're done with the bottom, even when we are at new all-time highs, I usually have 5, 6, 7% cash left. If I started with 15% of my portfolio being cash. And you know what? When we hit new all-time highs, what do? I skim profits off continuously, especially at wave 3s and 5s, to replenish my cash back to 15%. That is how you make sure you constantly hold 10, 15% cash during the good times, so that if there's a correction like the one we experienced, that cash will give you the empowerment and the comfort, emotional stability, and the psychological stability to be able to come in and buy at the bottoms and buy at the breakouts. So let's see how the daytime price goes. If we hit 92, 300 or so, that'll be beautiful. This has to stay above the top line of the wedge. All right, I'll be probably sending a midday update as it is anyways. Let's see how it goes till early afternoon in my time zone. Meanwhile, have a great day with a lot of calmness, serenity, patience, and discipline. Thank you.